Greetings and salutations. Ben here, you right about there, Haas. I gotta change the title. We have to reschedule for 2 weeks from tonight. So I'm calling an audible. So we'll see. We're gonna have a little bit of a group hang tonight. That's what I'm saying. So we'll see who shows up and who's willing to take that plunge. It is a long weekend after all in Canada. Haas just says gives us his heroes. Yeah, he's got stuff going on that he's scheduled. Done and done, bro. He says, kind regards. Sorry. So, we got a picture of guitars on a wall. Nice. I know those guitars. They look fabric. Oh, look, it's Charles. You have no audio, Charles.
Well, yeah, that's what.
Oh, you got audio. I heard a chair creak. You're just very quiet.
Yeah.
Again, the microphone. Yeah, pointed towards the fella.
You're lucky you got a fella because this is the first guitar thing I've done all day long.
Right? Yeah, because you weren't chatting with anybody or nothing.
No.
You look like Bo with just your head showing. Jesus. Sorry, Bo. All right, so get the roll call. Let's see who we got here. We've got scrolling all the way. Hey, it's you first in the chat. Look at that.
How about that? Look at that.
So, yeah, that's awesome. Then we got unfucking believable. That's awesome.
I never make
it anytime you want. Trev's backstage. He jumped in. That's nice. He's rocking. He was on last week, right? Wasn't that last week we did that? Yeah. Well, on for. But originally, Trev, you said I do prefer to appear on long weekends.
I come prepared.
All right, go deep. You got to root beer. Ryan Hall may or may not be here. Dan Gorman is here. Billy Baloney. I'm gonna change the title and stuff momentarily once I do roll call. Who else we got here? Cushman, because if Dan Gorman's around, Charles.
Cush is not far behind.
Exactly.
And it doesn't sound as dirty as it is.
JP Page We're due for a hang with Jim coming up soon, I think. He's been traveling a bit, though, so he's enjoying his downtime. So we're due. Who else? Hip Metalworks is here. Awesome. Good to see Ken. There's Terry. Terry's got hot water again, so he doesn't stank.
It's always a good thing.
Yeah. He said I had a long soak in the tub finally. I'm like, that sounds like you're making soup. But Munch Michelli is, in fact, here. Awesome. Rock Daddy. Good to see you.
I hear
Mark
here.
Who else we got here? Mark Spurgeon. That does sound a little dirty. He was Spurgeon everywhere. Who we got? Dastardly Dave. He had quite the weekend. It's good to see. He Earthquaker Days thing, and then there's something else going on today. I think that was
their Guitar Fest thing where he was, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Because he messaged me prior to the Buffalo meeting, Charles, and he says, "Motherfucker, over at Earthquaker doesn't even know what day it is." So he said he was going to go up to the owner of Earthquaker and tell him, "Do you realize there's a Water Buffalo meeting going on right now?
And why aren't you there?"
Right.
Just saying.
Who else we got here?
I'll say good evening to Brother Trev there.
Good evening, Charles.
BC Rich 581, aka Dr. Dark Rob. He's also a doctor. You're not the only one that advanced degree around here, Chuck.
No, not at all. And it's well deserved. There is nothing good singer from Rob.
Sure. See, Dr. Dark, at first I thought something, but then I'm just picturing like Johnny Fever, but just as Dr. Dark on a t-shirt type thing. It's his alter ego. He just simply put on a pair of sunglasses and it's his alter ego.
There you go.
Zach Thong is here. Good to see you, Zach.
Where's Clark Kent to take off the glasses? Why can't I help Rob to put on the glasses?
Right. Mm-hmm. Zach was rocking out over there last night on Ryan's channel.
You bet he was.
I love that. I love it. He does this thing and just like just puts that period right on me. Bam. It's like that's the fact check. That's what that vibe is right there. We got Guitar Man 45 here. Question for you, Bo. You put up a bunch of photos. Is that your brother in the one photo? Is that your brother I saw in the one photo? Questions. His brother Chris joining in after he's like, "You're late." I was like, "I'm having issues."
There's always issues, but
Of course. Look at it. Bent Tom is in the chat and everything.
Rally the troops.
Well, he and I were texting earlier. He was really excited for tonight's show. I hope he's not let down. See, Munch McKelly is here.
Let you down, Tom.
Munch has been working on that 12 string. That's quite the Blue Mox. Good to see. William De Silva. All kinds of folks rolling in. Let's see who else.
Right on.
Steve Razor. Steve's here.
Brother Steve.
Brother Steve.
This is where Charles is like, just bookmark my show when I introduce him. You'll know how to feel his name. Now, there's another guy. He needs a t-shirt just says Steve.
Right.
Yeah.
Steve's here.
Yeah, he does.
Actually, like, you remember Fever's mug, Charles? Except his says Steve. Razor.
It's like Steve R.
All the Steves.
EESOR.
You don't know how to pronounce
Yeah,
it.
it just gets a smaller font, too, to fit it all on. That'll be hilarious. Greasy Monkey Guitars is, in fact, here. Along with Papa Blue. Great to see Papa Blue. Who else? Let's see. Trev was laying the groundwork. Edible Adventure? It very well could be. It could be.
Well,
Scott Sanders is here. Great to see Scott. It's a long weekend for us Canucks. Well, Trev's in the midst of a 9-day weekend, so.
Woo!
There you go.
permanent vacation.
Facepalm commence. See, that's where I know where I am in the chat. Charles has entered in because Rob's like, facepalm commence. Blue Mux, put up the link and hope for the best. Ooh. Alcohol does those type of decisions, and I don't drink anymore. What's up, Eddie Faye? I say that because when I used to drink, I used to do that on occasion.
You know, what you could have done was just change the card for the one for Pete Thorne and just said, Pete, you agreed. Just the tour's over. You were going to do it tonight.
Right. From Munich, Germany, everybody. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's only 2 a.m. in Munich, but he's still on LA.
He's up. He's up. You know he is.
Well, it was funny. He ends his live stream. He's like, because Kenny Aronoff texted him. He's like, hey, man, you want to hang? And I'm like, dude, yeah. Like, fuck. Don't hang out with us. Go hang out with Kenny.
Yeah.
Way more fun. Mark Taft is, in fact, here. Great to see Mark. Jade Guitars. Who else? Jean Liet.
Papa Blue.
Last man.
Blue.
Scrolling.
Day,
I'm only 5 minutes behind at this point. Michael Crouse just snuck in 5 minutes ago. Martian Murray. Not Martian. Not a Murray. Saw him yesterday. Love him.
Excellent beard. Excellent
right?
beard.
Beard game on point.
Very on point.
Eston Ray made it. Great to see Eston in
I'm
here.
jealous.
Billy was also at Guitar Fest.
I can't grow.
Of course.
Wonderful.
Easy, Michael Crouse. Easy. Just trolling away.
No, Michael, you didn't win a membership. Just saying.
The voice of Cornhole is, in fact, here. What's up, Donnie?
Oh, Donnie.
You decided to stop playing Cornhole or whatever the fuck you were doing live in the streets last night? What are you playing in the street for? Didn't your parents tell you don't play in traffic?
Do you still have to do the car thing, like with the hockey? You gotta get
especially like you gotta have someone to look at it. Imagine with the EV, they'll sneak right up on it. It's not like back in the day when everyone had a V8 with half blowing out exhaust. They hear them coming. You know,
we used to be allowed to do that until the street lights came on, and then don't be in the street.
Makes sense.
Absolute Mayhem's here. Great to see Mayhem, along with Bent Tom. Awesome. All right. Scrolling. They're all talking to each other because they're social that way. Perfect. We're only 2 minutes. Nope. Now we're back to 3 minutes because it just turned to 8:16. But I'm scrolling. No, I'm back to 2 minutes behind because I have timestamps for it. Patrick Traits is here.
Right.
Michael B. Poor Michael B. I think I broke him.
B.
Sorry,
I think
Michael
I see an absolute mayhem.
I can't say why, but on air, but water buffaloes know. So that's all I'm saying. Those who attended yesterday's meeting, Michael B was here, and then he left for a couple of minutes. And he's back much quicker than I thought he'd be. That's all I'm going to say about it. Until Charles is like, "What are you talking about off air?" I'm like, "Oh, right," and then I'll tell him because he is a water buffalo.
Although he was there in spirit, he was not actually there.
Yeah, we heard from you briefly a couple of times
at the water buffalo meeting, but he was there. He was there in spirit.
Great to see Tom.
Tommy.
Who else?
The internet was there.
Hey, I'm caught up because there's Ryan Hall, y'all.
Your internet was there, Charles.
Yes.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Thank you.
Momentarily.
Thank you again, brother.
I'm just going to quickly change the thumbnail and title of the shoe. So you're like, "Where's Simon?" So hang.
Sorry, I apologize for not being Haas.
Provincial holiday extravaganza.
But
Well, you have to play like
Trev is here.
Yeah.
Charles is here.
I think it's worth it just for having Trev here. I really do.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Had a pretty light night last night. I ended up dipping out of the OU crew hang a little early.
Producer to the stars.
Got a little beat down. Crashed for a nap, and well, you know how that goes.
upload. No, not download. Change. That's what I want.
Download
I never
Change
change
and
the thumbnail
download.
usually within the YouTube studio, so it's
Download and change. Yeah. See you in 2 weeks, Haas. Wish you were here now.
That's your
bro.
Triton on vacation.
Should we just do the generic background, or should I do a picture of me? Oh, we'll do the generic background.
Who cares?
I don't know.
Shouldn't it be selective panel?
Drivers?
You said open panel, Ben. Now anything can happen.
Open panel. Yeah.
Should
I
do
may
that?
see something crazy.
Well, I could say edible adventure because it just has hanging with my buds in the description.
No, there you go.
Might as well.
Edible adventure with buds.
More ways than one. Save.
Yeah, I'll be popping in and out because I just actually.
Yeah,
Do that.
because Rev wasn't really expecting to be here, so he's cooking steak, right?
Well, that's not on the grill. The baked potatoes on there, so I got at least half an hour before I got to worry about getting the old 22-ounce prime rib on the grill there.
Looks good.
Yep.
You know, well, I happened to pick up my phone during the intro. I was like, "Oh shit!"
I thought the text message was the notification for the show was starting. I'm like, damn, back in the show was starting. I got to get in the chat.
I'm like, it was one of these.
Charles, exact same for me.
We hadn't fully confirmed. Well, no, yours was a little different. I explained
apparently.
to Charles. I said, "Hey, stop your fucking trolling and jump on." Basically, you're late. I'm like, "Hey, all right." He's got a bunch of people. Yeah, apparently, yeah, we hadn't fully confirmed for tonight, Charles. So he had like buildings over or something. I don't know, but he's like neck deep in that going on. So I get that, and we're like, "Oh shit!" And because I'm saying, Trev, like, you know how it is, Charles. You're like, have they seen the link yet? They haven't seen the link yet. Have they seen the link yet? Haven't seen the link. And then I'm like joining in, at showtime. At the same time, someone's going, "You're late." I'm like, and then all I see is typing, right? Because it's on the Instagram. And I'm like, "Oh, this isn't good," because it's not just right there or running late or there's typing. And I'm like, "Oh no!" I'm like, "This ain't good." I'm like, just get through some vibes. That's not the point. Yes. So welcome to August, by the way, folks. New month. Got stuff going on. I can tell, yes, Haas in 2 weeks. Let's put up the terp jar. Terp jar? Well, the tip jar can be used for the terps, I guess.
Yeah, of course.
If we're gonna, say things.
So Blue wants to know how many cats the stream can hold.
10.
But it's weird at 10 because it's weird. It looks
Not symmetrical.
No, kind of it is, but it's not, right? It should be 9 at max. But even then, I find once you get more than 4 or 5 on, it really gets people talking over each other and such. So that's not.
Yeah. It's hard to catch those cues.
Yes. And bandwidth can become issues too, because if you have slower bandwidth, you have a tendency to get talked over. They think there's a gap, but there isn't a gap. Oh, guess what, Charles?
Sir.
Snagged a guest before you.
No, you didn't.
I did. I had a special time next week. We're doing a Sunday night hang at a special time of 6 p.m. Eastern. And the reason for that is we have Mr. Steve Cassidy joining me.
Oh, I so hate you right now.
I know you do. So that's going to be fun.
I'm questioning Steve's loyalty.
Wow. That was different.
Okay. Shots fired. Okay.
Yeah, that was shots fired.
So, hey, Brian's here from Search for Tone.
Yeah, there he is.
Hey, Brian.
Search this evening.
No, that's great. I think that'll be a great show. And we both are going to ask him better questions anyway, so.
Probably, Charles.
Hey,
starting with
how did
your gear journey begin?
So there is that.
How did your YouTube journey begin?
Yeah.
I don't know.
See now.
That question. That. Well, Terry, tune in next Sunday at 6 p.m. to find out. Also, Victor Beebe is in the house. Let me see here.
I have a certain unnamed guest that has ensured me that they will come on my channel before they come on yours. Just saying.
Keith?
No.
Oh. Because we know.
I thought it was going to be me for part 3. But I haven't been booked for that, and apparently I was on Ben's.
It was a shame to keep.
So we can definitely do that for sure.
I was actually up at 8:30 today. I'm like, ooh, who's Charles going to have on? Womp womp.
Yeah.
I guess I should have sent you a message and said, hey, I'm available.
Well, it was like I was saying Friday night. I had such a week that I did not have time to reach out to guests, and I was doing some frantic texting and emailing and everything and messaging of people on Saturday trying to get someone. And I've got other weeks booked now, but
I didn't. Just saying, I didn't receive one of those frantic.
Well, I figured somebody would have been playing disc golf because that's your Sunday routine.
Oh wait,
I did see pictures.
I saw and I like the photo out of spite because I know it bugs Chris every time I like his photos on Facebook. Apparently, so now I like
me at all.
I'm like, oh look at that, another fucking disc golf selfie. Like that was exactly it, Chris.
Yep. Well, it's my inner circle of buddies.
Oh no, it was looking good, man. Like it's like you're looking fit. You're
to get out and do something.
You lower your drug intake or something, and then up your.
No, they have their drug intake. I don't partake.
Okay.
I don't partake.
No,
Just say.
So no,
maybe sometime.
It's all about the contact high.
I'm just saying maybe.
Like it could have been over-the-counter medicinals, but he assumes that I'm referring to illicit drugs.
Well,
everybody in the chat, there's nothing illicit about
the edible adventures.
What's up, Jack Collins?
I'm just saying. So if you have the Q's, we have the A's. And the first answer is no, you cannot buy this.
I know a guy.
He knows it.
I know where I can find another one because I'm looking right at it.
Buy that one either. That's the second answer.
Quote Ted DiBiase, everybody has a price.
Well, I will tell you that Chris, hands down, has the better version.
Yeah. By the way, Bonus. Make a return to the channel. It's Terry's 3Gs.
Hey, Terry.
Evening, everyone.
Hey.
Ah, yes, the guitar in question.
But that's not the question. Actually, the question is, how you liking your Explorer, Chris?
Love my Explorer.
Right? What's not to love?
Yes, it is.
Love my Explorer. Love
What's up,
it.
Jason?
Hey, Keith H is here.
I have to be very careful with it, though.
Here. Yeah, he didn't do his usual. Here. All right, there's a new name. Me, myself, and I, and some really unique name. I like that. Good evening from Germany. Good evening or good morning.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
So yeah, what's going on now tonight? I don't know. Trev said about eating something. Easy.
That'll be dessert. First thing I got to do is take care of that 22-ounce rib steak. I got a baked potato the size of my fist. Well, bigger than my fist.
Well, I decided I have to up my Monday night food game because after being on for Bad Album Covers when we do the after show and Trev is, already eaten, and I'm like, I got to go cook. He's like, what he's got is better than when I'm cooking.
Yeah.
I do
There,
have
it's always hot dogs.
cheesecake defrosting.
Eddie, it sounds glorious. Ben and I will go back and forth on this for different reasons, but
The reason being, I'm right, you're not. That's what the different reasons.
we will disagree. He and I have had this spirited discussion prior, but what I had sent Chuck, what I had sent Charles, were 2 cheap pickups.
Yeah.
I had.
Look who's awake. And it's not midnight.
I have replaced
I've been awake.
them. Oh, fuck, Pastor Matt. I have since replaced them with Seymour Duncan's with different pots, which Ben and I go back and forth on. But
We don't go back and forth on. You refuse to admit that you got that thing wired incorrectly.
that's not true.
It is true.
It's not true. Either way, even before I
It's like a pot
changed.
wired to that neck pickup.
Even before I changed the pickups, I mean, what Charles put together from a $100 Squire into.
I will say, Chris, remember when you did do that upgrade with your pickups and then you're showing it off the Buffalo meeting and Charles joined late? He goes, "Oh, what are you showing off?" I'm like, "Oh, how he ruined the telly." And Charles just lost it because he's like, "What?"
Yeah, not ruined in any way. But to finish what I was saying, even before I changed the pickups, all the work and love and blood, sweat, and tears that Charles put into this, it sounded glorious. Changing the pickups and the pots, which Ben has wrong,
I do not.
is wired correctly. It sounds glorious,
Wait a minute,
and
folks.
I
No, since you're going to say I'm wrong when I'm clearly right.
fucking.
Gary, you've fired about a dozen guitars, right?
I fucking
Correct.
love this.
Yep.
I fucking love this guitar so much.
So when
I
you
mean,
wire a
it's
humbucker
so-
pickup, you need a 500K volume pot, correct?
Correct.
When you have a single coil, it's a 250K volume pot.
Correct.
Right. Guess what Numbnuts here did?
1K.
550 volume pot, which is fine for his humbucker, but it's way too bright for his neck pickup, which is a single coil. And then he claims the tone pot is a 250, which a tone pot is always 250 and has nothing to do with the brightness of the pickup, seeing the volume pot.
See, I love being on this show so I can,
You keep bringing it up, dude. So I'm gonna keep pointing.
No.
I like to
bringing it up.
Ultimately,
I just
at
said
the
that
end
we
of
had
the
a
day,
spirited discussion about it, and then I was the one that was called numbnuts. I'm just saying that this plank of wood.
Still better than Yoko Ono.
I'm just saying this plank of wood sounds fucking glorious, and I play it every day.
We're here to entertain you, Rob.
Thank you, Dark Rob.
no matter the actual pot value of the tone pot, it's actually the capacitor itself you mat to it that affects it the most.
Thank you, Zach. Yes.
Michael Krause.
Going back and forth.
500 to 250. Logically, I'd use a 750. You would.
No, Michael, no.
Everything's so hot and so
Michael,
bright.
no. See, with a comment like that, now we know why you never win a membership. I'm just saying. No.
Hey, you want to make that T500 pickup really sing? Put a one meg pod on it.
Either Scott Brockway. What's up, Mesa guitar guy?
Oh, there.
Hello, Mesa.
So let me understand this correctly. So Unbelievable actually wired the neck to the tone pot and not both pickups?
No.
No.
They're both wired to the volume and tone correctly. The problem is he doesn't have the stacked volume pot, which allows you to have mismatched pickups and read because it'll be both a 250 and a 500 because it's got two round dealios pots. So yes, but he didn't do that. So as such, his neck pickup's going to read a much brighter signal. Because I guarantee you there isn't dual capacitors in there as well to make the circuits more compliant.
There are, but that's okay.
There are not.
There are?
All right, get out your Phillips screwdriver. Let's see.
Yeah. Let me
You
do
screwed.
that. Let me go grab it right now. I'll be
So
back.
basically, he doesn't have a Telecaster.
I'll be back in a minute.
He has
Hold on,
basically
I gotta
a
go grab
Jaguar.
a Phillips screwdriver.
Thanks, Matt.
Back in a minute.
Yeah, Matt. Here you go.
No, I tell you, the one thing about Matt is he's super helpful.
He is.
At the
Yeah.
very least.
Yeah, I
He's
got
great in the kitchen because he's always stirring the pot.
Yeah, for sure.
I have no
Of course he
opinion.
is.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
but
it
once again,
632 not a cup?
I love this plank of wood. It
It is a great gift.
I love it so much, and it sounds great
You know what I think?
through the
You like-
SLO.
If you like it,
It sounds fucking great.
that's all that fucking matters.
Yeah.
It's
Now,
I like looking at it.
SLO is great anyway, but this
Now-
instrument is fucking great.
if Ben wanted to take it one step further, he could say you need to have a four-way switch in there instead of a three-way.
Well, he could take everything.
At least that would get rid of the middle position. You wouldn't have to hear that.
Oh, no, stop.
Yeah, it gives you two of them.
I'm leaving now. Middle position.
Yes, Mike.
Stop the madness.
The rest does the kind of a compromise thing between the two, which is going to make your bridge humbucker a little dark. Which some guitars that can handle that and brighten up that neck a bit.
It'll darken it. Yep. Yeah. For that,
Eston says, "Hey, I'll live through the pot."
It'll darken it.
We have a sick bunch among us.
There is
And I agree.
that element in this group.
It really shines through on Monday.
By the way, Charles, I think you weren't around. I'm going to say it was almost a week ago. I'm not going to say someone was reading off his package of his vape cartridge, right? And he says, "Oh, it's full spectrum," and I went, "Kind of like our water buffalo meetings." And just about spit out any liquid in your mouth. Because I'm like, we have all flavors of water buffaloes at the meeting.
Yeah, we do.
We're on the
And
Even
it's
a
awesome.
girl.
And it's
Oh
awesome.
my God, it's a girl!
Two brothers, sister.
Two girls. There's been two girls.
There were two girls?
Well, three if you count. Yeah, well, four if you count the multiplier. Four. It's four.
Multiplier?
Well, yeah, they multiplied one day at Trev's.
Oh, that's what was
Oh, okay.
And now there's two.
Yeah, not kind of cameo, which is usually someone's daughter.
No, those were cameos.
Yeah, but sometimes she hangs out, so it counts.
Right?
What is the time limit for Rebecca to count on a Water Buffalo meeting? Is it 10 minutes? Is it 15 minutes?
About 20, 30 minutes. Because that's about how long Becca stays around, so you have to go off the standard, right?
Yep, that's kind of the bar.
Martin.
Then Arky will show up if she has a membership.
That one, Charles, when Martin's daughter is hanging out, she's not wearing headphones like her
Oh,
dad
there you
is.
go,
They
Martin's
couldn't hear
daughter
it.
there.
Plus, we're speaking a different language as well. You used to see a bunch of old men once in a while hold up their guitar and partake in lifestyle choices that
Or questionable.
yeah.
You remember the other day when I was on a video call?
He
from,
does it as a
work?
warning. It was just look at these people. Don't
Yeah,
do that.
It's a parenting technique of his.
We're a cautionary tale. Yeah, we're not inspirational. We're a cautionary tale.
But he saw the screen and he was like, "Oh, sorry to disturb you. I didn't know you had your grandpas and uncles on." I was like, "It was Trev and Hip." I was like, "Oh yeah,
With you? We
yeah,
saw
those
him.
are my uncles." That's what's wrong
Hey,
with
Richard.
Ryan,
I'm sorry, I'm looking through the.
Okay. There was quite a few attendees in absence. I noticed. Our group was a little smaller yesterday, but it was a fun hang.
Yep.
Until the next one.
It wasn't as what's
So
the word I'm
that's
looking
going
for?
off a 41-month milestone. Michael B. Congrats.
Oh,
Oh,
wow,
yeah,
nice.
Michael. Well, thanks, Michael. I just got it yesterday, so thank you.
They could show the Water Buffalo meetings at Dare. Yeah, they could. They really
Yeah,
could.
yeah.
Well, they really should.
No, they shouldn't, because
They really should.
there's too much inside information that happens in those meetings that we can't make public. I'm just saying.
True.
We need a very
Or you-
bizarre licensing agreement.
I didn't mean to burst your bubble.
We kind of do, Charles. We do need.
Excuse me.
But that's also incentive to become a member.
So maybe in lieu of having it edible, a fellow might put a little white hash in a joint or something.
I know where you're going.
A slight dusting.
Little crop dusting.
No more root beer?
Well, I only bought the one. They were $15 a piece. Though Matt did donate to offset it. I put that money into hash though, and he was like, "Okay, with that."
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I didn't realize it
Apples,
was
oranges.
that much. Wow.
Yeah, hash is like half the price I used to pay 30 years ago. So that's nice.
It was like I was saying the other night. The root beer is how you're going to get me in the end.
It is.
It will be,
Especially seeing how he thinks about
but
it.
I
You
will
see that?
not be there to witness it.
He thinks
Just
about
saying.
it. He's like, that wouldn't be so bad, would it?
Nope.
There it is.
Oh, way to go.
Well, especially, I didn't taste any kind of an aftertaste, Charles, until about the 5th sip/gulp. And so, and by that point, you'd be on the floor anyways. Like,
Yeah.
that would be enough for you.
For sure.
Like,
And-
that would be one of those. I'm like, how about we split that, Charles? Like 4 ways for some, you know. Some people could have half a can. Some of us could have a whole can. Some of us could drink a case. We're not naming names.
You know who you are.
Yeah, you know who you are.
Well, it was like when you sent me the picture when you got it. I was just like, I give up.
Right?
After one sip, I'd be dead. I'd be done. Draw the
I need
top
2 of
line
the
around me.
bigger milligram, please.
So we're gonna go with the
Yeah.
very rare
One
the
for
elusive
chugging and one for
albino
sipping.
white hat.
I'd be done. I'd be dead.
I could see Ben making that for Charles and a little bit of root beer.
I do a root beer.
And the rest of this came from the THC infused root beer.
I wouldn't need to mix it. I just also use THC infused ice cream and make them afloat.
Oh,
For sure. And you know that
You have to like 1,000 milligrams. That now we're talking.
Oh my
Ben
god,
would give me
1,000,
good
he'd be dead.
Charles would go and sleep for 14 hours, get up the next
Ben would give me good
I
God.
feel amazing. And we're like, yeah, no shit. It's noon the next day.
You watch. He'd get in front of a whiteboard and start fucking solving all the world's problems.
And teaching us history courses on another
He'd start
whiteboard.
wet sanding everything.
Yeah, he's not fucking
Richard
smart.
Nagamitsu
He educated us all. You damn right.
Richard Nagamitsu asks, Ben, any good diet root beers? No.
It's an oxymoron.
No.
Because I can taste the artificial sweeteners.
Water.
No.
It has
Probably
to be
the zero
diet,
branding stuff.
then just don't drink it.
I've found a lot of that zero.
It also
brand
depends
stuff.
on what kind of root beer you like. Because I can recommend
Yes.
some diet root beers, but if you like the more creamy side, or you like the Virgil's diet wasn't that different than the regular Virgil's I found. I didn't care for it, but Charles likes the Virgil style.
The Virgil's is really good, but I don't think the diet is as good. But if you're gonna go diet with root beer, you want to go A&W.
I was just gonna say that, Charles, and W.
No.
Even though the aspartame makes it taste a little weird.
No.
Charles
Don't
hates
go
food taster.
diet. No.
No, I wouldn't recommend going diet, but if you have to,
Don't diet. I'm just saying. Don't diet.
oh, for sure, Marcel.
Eat everything in front
John
of you.
Shane and
Live
Brendan
life well.
YouTube legends.
Brother John.
But it.
Wow.
Thanks, Brendan. He has great taste in music.
I do have a butt cheeks symbol here. The universal symbol of Brendan B. Squared.
There you go.
There we go. But geez.
Hey, it's Steve Cassidy of Steve Cassidy Guitar from the Steve Cassidy Guitar channel.
But it.
Casa de Guitar. I mean, we got to start putting a little bit of Spanish on it.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
which new channel? I'm not even going to try a Scottish accent because he has all of it. Yeah, Charles. Yeah. Once again, letting folks know tonight at a special time, 6 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. in Scotland. Brother Steve Cassidy of Steve Cassidy Guitar and Steve's Casa de Guitar.
Casa day.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna talk about all kinds of stuff, including he's got this new project, I'm not sure which, involving multiple YouTubers,
Hell yeah.
and those specifically those who live stream. That's all I can say.
Oh, so you're one of them. Cool.
Oh, just easy, Brian. He says maybe you can, Charles. You can be the first to have Casa de Guitars on.
There you go. I get it, Richard.
Charles, did I miss an invitation? No, that's because Charles takes about as long to send an invitation as he does to what? That's right, 3-string and 12-string. What? You knew I was going there, Charles.
No, Steve knows he has an open invitation.
Who does he now? Well, it does now. In fact, Charles, he was live today when you would normally be live.
Yeah, I noticed that. I didn't say anything.
Which means he really could have been your guest today.
Sure.
Or
No, Steve has an absolutely great channel and a lot of fun to watch.
Yep.
to go to all. He has the most unique guitar store videos.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, oh, I'm in Spain. I'm like, all right. You know, or I'm in China. All right. You know, like, what do they have? Stuff. Good stuff. Check it out, folks. But more on him next week. I don't want to, all the.
No worries, my friend. No worries.
Ow. Oh, it's left the hash and it's still hot.
Brendan, I love that idea.
Easy, Patrick.
I like that idea, Brendan. Yep.
I really like that idea.
I don't like Patrick's traits idea of.
I like Patrick's
Charles
idea.
is like, you know, Ben, my show's on before you every week.
I like Patrick's idea too.
No. He booked him first. He gets him first. That's the way it works, folks.
It never works that way. Come on.
It's like
It
Chris
never
Rock
works
doesn't
that
ever
way.
be invited back on the channel. After.
No, it never works that way. YouTube is cutthroat.
It isn't. We've created many more friends than enemies. Now,
Damn right.
frenemies I've created.
You're good at that.
Fun fact: people aren't in the category you think they are.
You know what I love about this particular corner of the guitar community is that response from the chat, right? They just roll with everything.
Right? Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Easy, Bo. And then Bo just reported it. Now, I told you, now, you were told, Charles, you should go on at that Soap Girls show in town the other day, because apparently Bo's up to 6.3 thousand videos on his, you know, and you have far vast knowledge on how to shoot on a video. You could have overdubbing and your voiceovers and acceleration.
Maybe I can get him to come on chat with Charles.
You just show up with a fabric guitar. If you'd shown up with a fabric rap guitar at the show, maybe they play it, and then you film them playing the fabric rap.
See?
Right?
I like your style.
Yeah.
I know.
Content ideas, Bo. Content ideas.
Oh, Charles. He missed out. Just totally missed out on it.
Don't say Bo.
I forget where they were playing in Austin, but it wasn't that far.
It was, you know, it was way too hot.
Take the boy along. Change his life.
Yeah.
Well, these seem like nice girls. No, they're scary.
These are not the girls you bring home to your parents.
My future ex-wives.
Well, they're all playing, and I was like, wow, they chug pretty good. And then the bass player started singing. She sounds like Matt when he's got laryngitis. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, whoa! Tiny blonde women should not go, whoa! I'm like, whoa! You know, while playing a bass, I'm flying V bass. I'm like, holy
that
shit.
sound's not supposed to come out of there.
Yeah. I was equally scared and turned on.
You're waiting for the projectile vomit?
It's a fear boner. It's a fear boner.
Oh, really? I did not know
Nice.
Lonnie Anderson passed away. Thanks
Yeah,
for
actually, it
going
was
dark.
on Facebook.
Lonnie Anderson died?
Apparently. Going to Dark Rob.
Only a few days away from her 80th birthday, too.
I think it was a modified bass, too, so it was short scale, because it was just like a Gibson V that was modified into a bass like the Presidents did. But they are so adorable not on stage.
Rob, how is a flying V bass sacrilege? How is that sacrilege?
I don't know.
That's what he says.
I know. I don't know.
I'm waiting for him for a response.
This
Dark
is
Rob.
the guy who has a headless bass made by BC Rick.
Yes, Dark Rob. Explain it.
I would figure somebody would be that upset about a Les Paul bass.
Try playing one. All right.
Yeah.
No.
Actually, I'm kind of surprised Gene Simmons never adopted some kind of flying V bass.
Yeah, you're right.
Seems like more of a Warlock type guy. The whole demon blood fire.
Yeah. Marcel, that snake is still alive.
Not for long.
Give me a minute. We're just getting that grill heated up. Threw a big old chunk of mesquite in there. Charcoal, of course.
Mesquite.
Got
Not
the
long.
baked potato moved off to the side so she doesn't get.
Trev just starts chewing on the fucking rock.
All of a sudden we hear.
So around that time, I quote our friend Steve. I think it's kicked in.
Oh, man.
Michael, don't poke the bear because then it'll get poked.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
Matt, we got the hitman in the house.
There he is.
Whoa.
Hey, Dwight.
It was released last night. We were checking it out.
White.
We were. Jamming
Still my
it out.
favorite. Got to be Cyborg Sasquatch.
Cyborg Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
Never heard it.
Oh, you're missing out. That was like one of his first songs too, and it's just yeah. Apparently, Steve got some edibles once, Charles, and it was a much different dosage than what he was used to necessarily. And his buddy warned him like after the fact. Oh, by the way, did you try it? Yeah, because Steve had one, and we were sitting there just talking, and you know, it was about 45 minutes later. He goes, "Oh, I think it's kicked in." Like I could also soaking sweat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was like, woo! If you get the weed sweats, that's kind of like meat sweats. Like it's fun. It's worth it, in many ways. Richard's asking what cut that cow is.
That is a rib steak, bone-in rib. It's not a rib eye because a rib eye is only that one little piece that's in the middle. This one's still got the cap on it and the tail piece and the bone in it. So it's a prime rib steak. We had it out of the fridge for a little over an hour and put the Montreal steak spice, Marcel, and some fresh cracked pepper. And we'll bring her up to medium rare because it is I got to cook it a little more because of the fat content. You got to get her rendered on a rib, right? If it was a sirloin or a strip loin or a tenderloin, it'd be rare.
I thought I heard it was a thin steak called a pinner loin.
Now this one, I just got the ruler out. This is 1 1/4 inch thick, 22 ounce bone-in rib steak.
So Zach says, I've thought about getting guitar done by Charles this year. So I don't know what I want done. That's a good question because, my initial response is Telly, but he's got 2 Tellys already. Charles, but he's only got like 1 Strat, I think, and 1 Lester Paul shaped object. So,
and then then there's the whole other thing of what do you want it to look like? What do you want the theme to be? What do you want?
Right. I'd like to see you do a 335.
Ooh,
A 335 covering
all the
poutine.
bumps and cars.
It would be so dark though. It would
Dampen it.
that top. That's the.
Doesn't matter. It's got a center block anyways. That's okay.
It would have just affected acoustically.
All right, Murray's putting in the Jazz Master camp.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Charles hasn't done an offset.
I
Has he?
have not done a Jazz Master yet.
I'm going to go expose this to fire. I'll be back.
Fire.
I always had it in the back of my mind where I want to get one of those tulip-shaped Tyscos and do it with the tulip fabric.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know why.
Oh, Billy says. Nice.
Ben knows.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Top, down left.
Steinberger, quickest fabric wrap ever.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a rectangle. It's all 90-degree corners, basically, too, right? So it's just like wrapping a gift.
Well, can't you just take the front shell off and then just wrap it real quick and put it back on?
Well, the 2 perfect ones in that regard would be a Bo Diddley.
I think the back
and
cover,
St.
too.
Vincent.
All the old airlines fiberglass tops came off.
Yeah. Oh, the Bo Diddley, the actual box guitar. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Gretsch. Yeah.
And the St. Vincent, which is relatively...
Kind of looks like the original cigar box guitar, looking at it, in a way.
Yeah.
Just saying. Does Charles do matching headstocks? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. A fella's been known to.
Yep. I wanted to do the whole thing like a crackle guitar and have to do the neck and everything, right up to the binding, and it'd be perfect. It'd take him 14 months, but it'd turn out perfect. And it'd be odd because it would be like paisley all the way down the neck. But still, he'd still like just buff it out to smooth as silk. And just, I like it, Charles. I like the idea.
No, he doesn't match.
I've never matched a headstock in my life.
He doesn't. Look at the one behind him. This matches.
Well, it doesn't match. It's similar. It doesn't match.
Matches his.
Fabric top, a Warlock base, and then a Wasp with a Wasp t-shirt. Nice. But well, you hope Blackie Lawless will buy it, because if he doesn't, I don't know who will.
That one chick.
That one. She lets Blackie sleep on her floor when he plays it down.
Oh my.
Paisley old enough would be crazy, right?
It would be, yeah.
Oh, that would be.
Charles is just like, that's all the sanding though.
Well, it's just the amount of sanding to get it right, to make it feel right where the fretboard meets the neck.
Yes, that
right.
would be the biggest.
Would
problem.
be the real trick.
Yeah. Good. Well, because it's basically like they do on Les Paul. You have your bound neck. You're going to run your masking tape right along the edge of the binding, right? You're gonna spray all your clear, and then once it's basically done, then you're gonna have an edge there, but you just gotta buff down that corner like they didn't do on that Explorer last week.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I didn't think that it had all those issues, and I was like saying,
Well, you know, it would be really hard to wrap a Warwick base because they're all compound radius corners and like there's no flat spot, Charles.
With that upper horn.
Stretch it to.
Well, a fella did send a friend a warlock-shaped object and an explorer-shaped object.
Yes, he did.
As a test. Not really a test. It was done as a gift, but to test the skills because those corners are all funky and weird. I don't know where those projects stand.
Well, I will tell you where those projects.
How are you doing, Terry?
Terry,
Terry, what's up with your?
I guess Chris doesn't watch your channel much, Charles, because you have been updating us with those projects.
I have been updating. We are ready to respray clear on that Warlock.
Yeah.
And it's a matter of really, in the Explorer is a matter of can I still get the fabric I wanted to put on it?
Right. And then after he's done the projects, he's sending them back to you in pieces.
Piece by piece.
But it'd be nice to not paint in the neck pocket.
So that would be nice. There is some historical precedent for that to happen.
There is, yeah.
So that would be okay.
Especially if he sends it UPS.
It has been known to happen. As long as it's not sent to me via UPS.
Postage due.
As long as it's not UPS. Which is another historical precedent. Inside jokes from years ago.
Oh, yeah.
For those not in the know, and no, we're not going to explain it now.
Many years, Chris.
No, but I love how that all worked out, though, because you sent me the Kramer UPS, and I sent it to Ben in the UPS box, but not UPS.
Once again, inside baseball, we're not going to explain it.
Everybody
go back and watch.
Well, Chris, for years, it's all public for years. They know.
Go back and watch.
For them to watch.
But yeah, do watch the video.
No alert! There's an LPD 68 on Reverb for $140. Ooh.
Yeah, I saw that.
By the way, check your emails soon, folks, for something regarding LPD. Just saying.
Oh, I'm under NDAs.
You're not under any. You don't know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, if you say so. What's up, Braxel?
He replied to me.
Okay.
After the off-air hang.
Right, but yeah, that's not coming up this month. That's still off.
No, I know it's coming next month. Beyond that and beyond that. NDAs and all. Anyway.
You're just high, Chris.
Not at all. Not at all.
Just think about that, me, myself, and I.
We're high on life.
Paper cover.
Yep.
I can see that. Or there was a couple album covers that looked like tabloid covers. That would be interesting. Maxwell's asking what we're up to. Not a lot, really.
Just looking at it.
Yeah, I still think he should have did a fabric wrap.
Yes, GNR had one Lies. GNR Lies was like a tabloid cover.
Yeah. Do the Warlock with a picture of a Warlock. Fabric wrapped over it.
I should have grabbed that reverb. This is long gone. Probably never see that again.
You're right.
Which reverb?
It's like it had a white rabbit on it.
The White Rabbit delay.
That's a yeah. I was gonna say that was the delay.
It's an analog delay.
Yeah, Ben was telling me about it, and I was like, "Oh, but I had already bought 2 pedals that night, and I noticed that one after the fact. Had I noticed it before I bought all the other, I would have bought all 3, because it was gone like the next day, and I've not seen another one.
And you won't, not the 3 knob.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like
I'm gonna say they come up every 5 or 6 months.
I got a fucking nice drive, so
yeah, that's the rarest.
Oh, there you go.
It was a night full of rare pedals. That I mean, I could have spent like $2,000 that night just on pedals.
It's not hard.
I ended up, I think I bought like 5 or 6 things that night.
Pretty sure my pedal board is approaching $3,000.
Yeah, right.
At this point.
Not to mention the pedals that surround it,
which is easy $2,000 US, if not 2,500 US. Now,
plus I got
Mine's
pedals on the
approaching
counter.
about 300.
And it sounds great, Terry.
Just one of my delays is worth $300.
And it sounds great.
Wow, Seth's going dark. Is Terry dressed in Jill Hill's orange? Nice!
Wow, Seth Lee.
He killed the noise, bro.
Bo says, I need the board built. If only you knew, Bo, somebody who did metal fab.
He was the guy in the orange shirt that went to Epstein's door.
Rolled.
Literally.
Rolled with the water heater now.
He stole the water heater.
No, there's new footage that shows a figure going up the stairs, and either they're wearing an orange jumpsuit or they're carrying the jumpsuits. So it was Terry.
Holy shit, man.
Charles almost died over there.
I was like, I ain't saying shit. I'm just going to do my goodbye. I'm sub. Block phone numbers.
Billy said Terry just paroled.
Yes, but
Actually,
Guitar Man 45 says I need a board built. If only he knew somebody that does metal fab. Just saying.
I know.
If only.
Well, we could help you out with the pedal order. What pedals are you gonna put on the board?
He's always talking about these infamous girls, but they don't seem to really do anything. Just saying. It did it, Marcel? I like this parole. Well, I was going to make a comment about possibly his parole officer also being on panel, but I can't until January. So,
No, you can't, you cocksucker.
no, I can't.
Not for another 4 months.
that would have been good.
Shut up, Terry. You're the one in
NDAs and
jail.
all. NDAs and all.
And NDAs.
Not a jail cop.
Dave, fuck off.
Hey,
No,
he's just being dastardly.
I
I
don't
love it when you get specific like that.
I'm
He
sorry.
has dastardly in his name, Chris. I'm just
I
saying.
apologize. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm not sorry. I'm not
You're awesome. I
sorry.
appreciate you. Love a fellow guitar modifier.
I'm not sorry at all, but I love you all.
Tone cop.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have any problem with that. Tone cop.
Fuck yeah. Well, if your
All I
tone
can
sucks-
say is,
if your tone sucks, I will
provide-
have a definitive opinion. I will say that.
all right, I will say, Chris does provide a service.
Oh my god.
The hell? Oh, right. Here.
The screen's kind of bright, but okay. The security camera on or off? Footage, erase, recollection,
Yeah.
fuzzy.
Yeah.
So when it's off, you can turn the switch.
Yeah, that pedal's was sold for a gimmick because
It is very much a gimmick.
the basic thing had already been out there. So,
It doesn't sound
for that, but
great. It doesn't sound terrible.
Whatever.
So before Matt took it sideways, yes, I was saying Chris does provide a valuable service to the YouTube community. He polices Phil's chat every Friday afternoon. Because somebody has to, along with my sister and a cavalcade of others. It's a group effort. Speaking of full spectrum situations, Charles, there's Ted. Yo. Charles actually just says to him in the chat, yo. Could have said yo on air, but no.
I could have, but I didn't want to interrupt you saying yo, so, being considerate.
It could have been. We could have done it harmonized. Yo, 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 yo.
Meow, meow, meow.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Terry, should we be down here? Don't be hanging out down here the other night. All of a sudden, I had this eerie feeling. And I looked over, and she was just sitting there on the stairs, staring at me. I don't know how long, but it was creepy as fuck.
I would imagine.
Yo.
What do you want? No treats.
You notice how Max got off that pedal and actually disappeared? Like, yes, holy crap! Yeah. All right. Like,
Hillary got me, bro.
Oh shit! Is he on the list?
I am now.
we all are.
Shit.
It's like Matt. He's already convinced. Once the cops show up, I've been expecting you.
My cameras tell me they're coming.
Even when you're not home.
Yep.
Zach Thong asks, what time is Phil on Fridays? 6 p.m. Eastern.
3 p.m. for normal times. Arizona time.
Except when it isn't.
No. It's always 3
not
p.m.
always 3 p.m. for you.
It's always 3 p.m. in Arizona.
No, because he actually takes the time. He switches the show. Even though he doesn't have a time change, he'll switch his show to stay consistent at the same time. He used to not, but then it was like, also, why is Phil's show on an hour off? And he's like, because we don't switch time. But like everybody else does. He's like, well, then I'm going to have to start switching my show around. And he did. He bowed to the pressure of the Eastern time zone, Charles, like someone else should. He's like, no, it goes on 11 Central on Sundays. Like, fuck.
Yeah, I was on a call with Phil about 6 hours today. Very illuminating inside the industry facts. NDA, don't ask me anything. Just saying.
Why bring it up?
Especially about Badlands. I'm just saying.
Like you're bragging.
No, people are free to speculate.
Don't bring it up. If it's something you can't bring up, you don't bring it up. Bragging that you know
people
something.
People are free to speculate. I'm just saying.
Move. I'm just saying. And plus, Michael Krause, you and I agree. Yes, nobody gives a shit about the Central Time Zone. What?
Hey!
I agree.
I take issue with that.
I agree.
Ryan Hall's just like, there it is.
That was quick, Trevor.
Nice.
Or it needs to be.
I agree.
See, again, I pulled hamburger out tonight. Fucking steak. Thanks, Trev.
Right? Always went up. Oh, it's now public. What?
I would have had hot dogs, but
What? Hot dog.
that'd be better tomorrow when I got to be on, in the control room doing the album covers and stuff. We'll do the steak dinner tonight because I'm just sitting here watching stuff.
Come on, BC Rich, make it right.
Cool.
It's a V and Explorer bass guitars.
Marcel wants to see the inside.
Okay.
And
I would have had hot dogs and my white served.
Hot dogs.
Yeah. And clipped.
Now, I would laugh if Charles does the outside. What? Ed was here and he didn't fucking say hi. I'm calling him.
No.
And
I would have had hot dog.
Hot dog.
When you're in a restaurant, you gotta be really.
actually, that would be a good soundbite. I would have rather had hot dogs because it's like you show up any food. I would have rather had hot dogs. And
Oh, come on!
Mm.
How's that, Marcel? Is that okay?
I was
Again?
expecting that steak is rather thin.
I approve.
good to see Arfin here, fellow Canuck. Now living in Windsor.
See Arf?
Oh, I found it. But it's
If
a
you
buck
wait to the
80.
north, Bo can see it. What? Ian's Guitar Shack.
Yeah, it's a 3-knob delay.
Oh, Patrick, it's like I said, with a ribeye, I like to cook them a little more medium rare because of all the fat.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a
Should we give
sirloin
an
or
offer?
a tenderloin. Mm-hmm.
I'll give you $100 for it.
I was waiting for that comment, girl.
You won't give me 120. No?
Central Time's the
How about
right
130? No? How about
Until it
140?
changes. When it changes.
Hey,
He'll
Zach,
take 150.
I've never seen a hot dog.
Oh, he'll take 145 for it.
What?
What?
You've never seen a hot dog.
The White Rabbit
That is
delay.
impossible, being Canadian, to not have seen.
Now, is that the
a
one with
hot
natural
dog.
white rabbit on it or not?
No, it's the newer one.
It's a newer one? Okay.
That's why I was like, it's
I
only-
know,
it's a
what are we
buck.
bidding on exactly?
LPD White Rabbit delay 3-knob.
Okay.
They want 180 for it. I'm like, no, bro.
Oof, that's way too much. Well, it's not, but
How much?
145 is 180
that's basically
That's,
retail.
yeah, so
plus shipping. Shipping's
No.
gonna be like $20.
Well, considering it was a limited run.
At 145, it puts it at
It was
160.
available for several months.
Yeah, because he didn't sell through the second run.
I buy it for $100,
Yeah.
but not 100.
You'd buy it for 120.
I showed mine off as an example, but it's
Yeah, but
online.
as of right now, at the lowest he'll take is 145 plus everything. It'll come to 165. That's,
Nope.
That's too much.
I was waiting for Matt to
I
say,
agree.
"I'll offer him $1.50."
I did.
$1.50.
Well, I offered I tried 100 because at 100, my total after everything would have been 150, and I'd have been fine with that. But he
Yeah.
wouldn't go below
But
145.
like, for us, what was the area code? Because we have several in Ontario. And then I will tell you who it was based off the area code. Keith says nothing in the middle counts. Wow.
You know, you spend too much time on Reverb when you have a calculator open next to it.
It's not too much time. That's strategic.
No, Zach says, I want to clarify. I meant to say I'm never saying the word hot dog at a water buffalo meeting. Why is that? Is that
Okay.
you're smarter than the average Matt? That's why he says so.
Hot
I
dog.
ain't saying shit and getting sampled. Well, Charles
gotta be
made an
careful.
appearance at the water buffalo meeting, whether he knew it or not, yesterday.
Yeah.
He did virtually.
Steve said hi, as usual. Steve was hi.
I instantly looked down for your hosted thing, and I was like, "What the fuck? It didn't move." And then it was like, "Oh, it's a sample."
You're like, why is Matt lighting up when Charles talks? Wow.
Exactly right.
There you go. Why do I feel like Matt's got that sampled somewhere?
That's how you end up getting phone calls during water buffalo meetings, Charles. Because I got played a couple times.
I mean, I literally sat there going,
That's never happened.
I'm like, come on, bro. Come on. It's so, like, what? Didn't you just realize yesterday?
On top of inside jokes.
There was 4 people saying, "Oh, hey Charles," hey, because then it was like the telephone.
Hey Charles.
People say, "Hey Charles," there's, "Hey Charles."
But at least Keith caught on and he started laughing.
You joined, but you didn't message me.
I'm gonna call him right now.
Son of a gun!
Ben's literally like, "No, stop!"
Son of a gun! No!
All right.
How dare you? Okay, so I'll double down.
He's basically spelling it out for him, bro. He's like, "Look at the ring around."
Yes. I'm pretty sure that he has this clip somewhere.
Oh my god. We
Yep,
got too much
that'll
fun.
be clipped.
How is that
Jesus.
Gary, are you doing time for selling fake Badlands guitars? Nice.
Don't forget, if you want to be a part of such shenanigans, all you have to do is become a member.
That's right.
Yeah.
Click that join button or become a patron. Or...
Segue.
Nice.
Hell, what would you call a fake Badlands guitars?
Can we get a new channel member? Too?
Hadlands.
A good land?
Hadlands, because he got had.
Now, I can't say, I can only go by a lot of public feedback on the company, but I think Badlands might be the wrong name. It should be Bad Dream or Bad Dream.
Maybe the name was just right.
I cannot comment.
I can't.
Bad dreams.
That's
Yes.
why I was like, all right, moment of silence.
I may know stuff.
Or should we dox
I
not a cop?
cannot talk about it publicly.
Remember, I got the phone
Not
number,
all.
bro.
Everybody knows, Chris. Everybody already knows. Like how Chris is acting like the insider at Badlands, Matt. It's like,
I got more to tell today. Just saying. Oof.
Wonder if this
I
will
can't
work.
say.
It will. That's classic.
Good to see Mark Taft in the chat. Just saying.
There you
Hey,
go.
Mark.
I'm not saying he may have left 14 times to make drug deals during the show, but, who knows?
A fella's got to work, fellas gotta eat.
Working man. Hardest working man in the YouTube community.
Chatting with a Charles.
He's just talking to himself to an empty chair that has and you have like the name just says Charles pinned on there.
That's brutal.
So is Chris getting the new Badlands? Ooh, follow-up question from Keith H. How's your headless Gibson? Wow.
Oh, damn.
Right? I was like, wow. And then followed up by Ben Schnark in the room. Wow.
Holy death.
Oh my
My
god.
heart hurts. I thought this community was so nice and loving
I wanna ask,
and
Make
welcoming, and here I am getting
Roger.
trolled. No, I am not getting the new Badlands or any Badlands any time in the future at all. No way. No how. Nope.
Yeah. BC
Nope.
says, anyone getting a new Badlands? Honest question.
Oh yeah. Well,
That's
I
what she
could,
said.
I could go on a rant, but I probably shouldn't.
That Gretsch jet you were playing yesterday, Matt, your blue one, what is that?
What?
Your blue Gretsch.
It's the pristine model.
That's what he was just asking, if it was the pristine model.
Oh, there you go. Seth has the.
You want to show it off to the rest of the class? Or I figured it's right there.
It is.
I thought so. That's what we're talking about, folks.
Yeah, I like that. That color scheme, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
All the bagel.
I'm just holding out for the Cadillac green one.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
I
only
agree.
paid $200 for it as well.
That's right.
You're like, we can't make it for that, Charles.
Are
I don't care what they can make it for. I care what I can buy it for.
I want a Fat Boy next.
Just get a 6120. Be happy.
Well, that's
But that's not even his newest guitar because he got a new guitar day yesterday.
Sure enough.
One T.
Really?
1T, Mark. Just saying.
Oh, really?
Wait, you were there, weren't you?
You saw it!
The chat didn't.
Oh,
Well, of course, the chat didn't see it. There was no chat to see it.
That's what I'm saying. Oh,
But you've seen it.
yes. I'm trying to help us out.
Jet,
Show the
have
new
a great
fucking
one.
guitar, Matt. That's why I can quit being berated.
So apparently, Brian Setzer must be back playing, Charles, because the Stray Cats are coming in Bo's area in October.
Well, there you go.
Oh, yeah,
there it
that's
is.
right.
There have been some medical updates from Brian, and he
They got the
was
tag on it.
able to play. So
Dude, we got no tags.
No, it's right because I actually got some emails talking about that.
This is my personal, it's the best autograph ever. When you start writing your autograph, Charles, you realize you don't have enough room to write your name.
mm-hmm.
I think at first the marker wasn't working, and then he realized he ran out of room.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I love this guitar.
That's why I thought it was an airline. Yeah.
I now want one.
It's all Gretsch guts.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
now
really?
want
It's
one.
very Gretchy looking, yeah.
It was custom made for somebody, Charles.
Oh,
Who? Oh!
That says RJ Romero.
It could be
I
RJ. It could be RJ
RJ Ronco.
It's got a Wilkinson open gear. These are really freaking nice tuners.
They are.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the bridge is. I'm sure it's whatever was airline. And then
Yeah.
TV Jones, Filtertrons. So
you could just mail that to me.
yeah, it's good. It's good. It sounds more Gretchy than my Gretsch, which is kind of ridiculous.
See, that would be relatively.
Yeah, so that
Tell me-
came in.
Tell me you got a deal.
That came in post meeting. Well, he bought it off RJ.
So it was. He had it built by. I always forget the guy's name. Mike, right?
Yeah.
So, I guess the parts get shipped to him, and he's assembled it. So this is the only factory assembled tuxedo with these pickups and setup.
Yeah, I could see that as a combo.
I'm
Probably
more
does
than a
sound
little
nice.
jealous here.
Well, RJ put it up for sale. He posted about it going up for sale. That's how
Nice.
Matt, who went looking for a Strat, ended up with a tuxedo.
Well, Matt's got deeper pockets than I do.
Which I get because I went out last year to buy a Firebird and ended up with an RG. So I
Like I
can
was telling
understand how that happens.
I've been a member over at Quitten's for a while, so I did a milestone, and I was like, "Yeah, there's proof that I'm just horrible with money."
Michael Crow says, "Am I the only person here who doesn't own a Gretsch?" Nope.
Yes, you are.
No, there's several
don't.
people here that don't own a Gretsch. Yeah. Well, I'm
But they
ignoring
should.
that our brother Trev does not have a Gretsch. Although we know if he brought one home, Becca would immediately steal that and claim it as her own.
In fact,
Terry
I've
doesn't have a
never
Gretsch.
I've
Get a
never
Gretsch.
had a Gretsch yet.
You've never had a Gretsch in all the guitars? You've owned like 14,000 guitars and
Really,
No.
Jerry?
No.
Wow.
It is one that I have looked at.
Keith has never owned a Gretsch. BC bought a set of Gretsch knobs that he put on a PV bass. Our first Gretsch bass.
Well, that doesn't count.
Nice knob.
Nice knobs, bruh.
No
My Gretsch, be
Gretches, no
happy.
Guilds.
Play it loud. Just saying.
So Dave just says purple, so I assume he owns a purple Gretsch, which is awesome.
That is awesome.
Arches
Mark Tapp doesn't have a Gretsch yet.
We're working on it.
He can buy one of mine.
We're gonna throw down the gauntlet on someone else, so it's not me for once. Thank you.
Oh, I don't know. I might throw down a blanket gauntlet in 2026. I'm just saying.
Mind you, though, I will say
Choose an obscure guitar, Charles. That's really cool. That not a lot of us have, and then that's the one that everyone needs to get. And
nope, not in.
Yep.
You see them an awful lot.
The key, though, is for it to be something that Bo doesn't already own. That's the key. So it's not an easy task.
No, it's not.
He wants to participate on these guitar safaris, and I'm just saying. Arm says, "Fuck, I'm stoned. Forgot my bass is a Gretsch Junior Jet."
Oh my god!
On a Gretsch? Oh wait, I do.
Well,
Charles.
Our congratulations on the lifestyle choices. I'm glad it all came back around.
Love it.
So we're good, bro. We're all good.
I have one of those too.
Yeah, there's another brand, Ernie Ball. I'd consider one of those.
Ooh, they're not cheap though, Ernie Balls.
No, same reason why I don't have a Paul Reed Smith. I've been lucky enough to play 3 of them now.
Tom Lynn says, I have no Gretsch, had to settle for a 335. Really? It's Gretsch adjacent.
We're not bringing up,
unfortunately.
We're not bringing up 335s.
Well, that could be the guitar, next year.
That's why I'm saying that's going to be the new guitar safari. No.
Well, Tobacco Burst 335s.
Yes, and then
anything but a red one, right? A red, because anyone can get a red one, Charles. It's like a red SG. It's like you swear half the SGs in the world are red, half the 335s are dots and they're red.
It would have to be Tobacco Burst for me.
Yeah,
and then I
want that burst.
I'm not ready to start looking. I can't.
Or black.
No.
No, see, because I want a
basically
black.
Like a Lucille.
Yeah. For black, though, I want a 175 in black.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or Tobacco Burst for that as well. But I'll settle for black. I do enjoy a black 175. They look very tuxedo-y.
Mm-hmm.
Not like
for
it looks
175, yes.
Bigger.
335 for me.
Well, there is the Sterling and SE lines, Michael Krause. I just find they're lacking. Like, I've never bonded with a single PRS SE guitar. I find their pickups are bad. Just bad sounding. And if you're going to sound bad, you're not going to be inspired to play. Sound good at single coil mode, though. I will say, those pickups really sound nice as single coils. Sound terrible as humbuckers, though.
Yeah,
like, if you can't sound good playing through a fucking Princeton, shame.
Only that Tremonti in the SEs supposedly sounds good.
Yeah, Tremonti. Oh, wait. Chris has one of his amps, doesn't he? Sorry. Yeah, like I said, Bo, I don't like the SEs. I've demoed quite a few of them. I haven't found a... Usually the necks seem rather bulky, and the pickups are lacking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the SEs. I own 2 of them. One I want to get rid of, like the Badlands.
Let's have those weird ass locking tuners, which are stupid.
So the ones that are on the top.
The single cut that I have that was
line them up, and you can't do that half dark stage area. Like, come on,
no.
Break.
Yeah.
Well, not everyone's playing in a dark stage area, Charles. Well, yeah, but isn't that the point? That's what you achieve to be. So shouldn't the guitar be able to be serviced in that environment?
It should be.
Not. Oh, here's a great guitar. It's only good for bedroom use. I don't see the point.
Bo, I disagree because there's lots of S2s that are awesome. My S2 Vela is awesome. It's great.
I just find every
sounds
PRS
great.
that I actually like
great. But you don't need a core.
No, you need a 10 top.
You don't need a 10.
Because flames don't get you home. Nope.
No. Any instrument, it has to play well and inspire you to play.
Eddie Van Haskell. Wow, post-apocalyptic Brady Bunch.
Spot on, Eddie.
Well, thank you.
I was thinking of Eddie the other day. What the hell? I'm trying to remember what it was.
Spot
I
on,
was
Eddie.
thinking of you the other day, Eddie, and I should have messaged you. I had this weird-ass train of thought, and I thought you would agree. I remember, Charles. It was the idea of doing the guitar demo possibly as next door. You know, are you both getting out of the way so I can show off the guitar? I'm talking here.
Now,
Michael?
I will say that one guitar
Stop
that Ted
your
Woodford had
nonsense.
today was interesting. The Epiphone with the royal olive finish or something like that, he said it was.
Who, me?
No, Ted Woodford. He was working on an Epiphone.
Oh, yeah, that Epiphone. Basically, it's like a Gibson 125, but it's the Epiphone equivalent.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he put in the second pickup. He did a lot of work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I love these inlays. I hate those inlays. They just look like a cheap Tyco with oval inlays. Are you kidding me? Ugh.
Yeah, it's definitely
Blocks or dots.
Right?
Maybe
It's an
cross.
acquired taste.
Pick a lane! Yeah. Blocks or dots?
But that finish, though, was very unique. I thought it was cool as much as I'm not a big fan
Yeah,
of
like
it.
a green burst. Like an
Yeah.
olive burst. Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Olive and then yellow into the
Just
center.
it gave me, well, it was a 1963, and it made me like a 1963 tiki bar theme. Yellow.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I guess you could say it would almost be like the Antigua finish of Fender.
Kinda. In the same family. You know,
Yeah.
not look the same at all, but definitely in the same family of why?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's fairly rare finish. Yeah, no shit. Because nobody wanted it. Michael Crow said this thing. I actually like PRS, even the SE stuff. Well, that's good for you.
I played a few. They're all right. Not my go-to.
Does it get real hot there in Canada? Yes. Especially this summer. Most of the summer, I've been pushing. I'm usually 85 to 90 degrees every day this summer.
That's not hot. Okay.
We're not built for it, Matt. We don't have the thin blood.
Yeah. I lived in Florida for a while. It was terrible.
Oh.
150 degrees. You're like, oh my god.
Patrick Freight says 31 degrees here today, and that's like northern Alberta, Charles.
Oh my.
At least in Florida, you got like the breeze
hours
all the
north
time.
of all of like the Dakotas and Montana, even. You know, it's not good.
It was 96 here for most of the day, but it felt hotter than that, and the house could only get down to like 80.
It's currently 20 here.
They're terrible, Keith.
I noticed that, Zach.
AKA
That's
69.
awesome, Zach.
Nice guitar.
Yeah, that's how that's what he got from his uncles.
Jesus.
I love that you love that guitar, Zach, because
Like most of my favorite
Oh,
live
that's
is made in Japan.
they just
Braxilas, are all you guys in Canada? No.
yes.
I'm in Canada. He's in Canada. He's in Georgia. The guy on the other side of this guy's in Texas. The guy diagonally below, he's an Ontario boy like myself. And then next to him, Arizona. So all over the North American continental areas.
But we're all Canadian at heart, eh? So
There you
it's good.
We don't
And
know
if
what
you
you're
don't,
talking about.
if you don't like or appreciate that, sorry. Sorry.
Remember, when a Canadian says sorry, really it's like a
Step
Southern
off, eh?
person saying bless your heart.
Sorry.
That's learned that one. When a Canadian says sorry to you, really that's like a Southern
That's-
person
yeah.
saying bless your heart. It's not.
Because I always say, oh, sorry. Bless your heart.
Sorry.
I
And
love
Rock
that
Daddy,
shit.
exactly. It is now 109
Oh my.
here in the valley. Yep.
Ooh.
That's no bueno.
Here in Phoenix. Oh.
Fucking guitar sounds awesome, bro.
Well, 109 in dry heat isn't too bad.
Like that, Trev.
Yes.
Islander
The
Winder
surface of
says,
the
in
sun,
Canada, you need to thin your blood. I suggest Gibson's Finest instead of aspirin.
There you go.
Hey, like I said, I was
Yeah, Tom, sorry, buddy.
Space in 103.
As my sister says, I say sorry to furniture I bump into, so don't take it personally.
Back to Bo's comment. I've been wanting to check out the Schecter E1 or the ESP Phoenix guitars. They look good. Wonder if they are. I've been wondering the same thing, Bo. Let me know when you get your massive hands on one,
Want to know,
or both, because I'm
look
curious.
like LPDs, or do
I'm
they
curious
look like
about
LPDs, like everything ESP releases? Because if it looks like an LTD, I'm out.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't like the flag type thing that LTDs all have. I can't stand that.
Yeah, I agree.
And they got volutes more often than not, and I
They
don't like that.
I think the Phoenix does have a volute a bit.
Would not do it.
I don't know.
It looks like a Firebird.
And the only Schecters I seem to like are the U.S. built ones, and they ain't cheap.
No.
Well,
not
like
cheap.
I said,
Matt's like, why is this Schecter thousands of dollars? I'm like, because it was built in the U.S. Oh,
But they
They
play
said-
great. They play
of
great.
course they do, because they're basically a custom shop.
Yeah, I've had a couple.
I've had two Schecters, the Diamond series,
I have a bunch
one's
of
the
Schecters.
low end, and then I had the Schecter Damon Elite.
It's not the same though, Terry. It's not.
The necks are pretty.
Squire
good, but
Squire to Fender is not the same.
I wouldn't go
And
that
we'll
far.
keep
Their mid
hammering
range
the
is still
point
higher
home.
than a Squire.
It's just not the
But
same.
that's what I was going to say. The Damien Elite was an $800 guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Elites have the higher end pickups.
They
Apocalypse
do.
series.
EMGs, Floyd Rose.
I have an
Flame
Apocalypse
top.
8 string. Have Evil Twin. I have a C6 somewhere in here. I have a few.
I do not.
They all have volutes. The
As
8
they
string has
should.
a massive volute. You should see the size of that freaking hunk of wood.
Oh, God.
And it's fan fret.
Oh my!
It's like, you should take that to a hospital and get it removed.
You know what doesn't have volutes?
That's right. Is that set neck or a bolt-on neck?
That's a set neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I figured it might be like it's set up like a set neck, but it's actually a bolt-on.
Which
Should
they
be
usually
nuts.
do.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was wondering. I'm like, wait a minute.
Well, the newer line of tuxedos, they started making them pretty high end because they released a whole line of baritone and regular ones.
Do you have a Princeton, Bo? You need a Princeton. Everybody needs a Princeton.
I have a pretend one.
The pretend one doesn't count.
I don't know. It's pretty good.
I have one in my
it's
app.
digital. It's not real.
I have one in my app.
Yes,
Pretty
Tom, and I am already subscribed. Is anyone super pumped that Dan Huff posted his first video on his YouTube channel? He just started it today. It's already got like 3,000 subs, Charles. The fuck, eh?
Of
Oh
course.
my
Yeah.
God! 3,000 subs, and he hadn't posted a video till now?
No. I mean,
No, he just started the channel today.
Oh,
It's
wow. Oh, okay.
legendary
Well,
Dan
jeez.
Huff. Yeah. As soon as that popped in
Yeah,
my,
but probably gonna. Yeah,
I
as soon
swear,
as-
I'm right behind him. Right behind him.
I
As
subscribed
soon as the right
immediately.
people mention that he has the
Dan
channel,
Huff.
it's going to be 50,000 within days.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If he puts out content, hopefully similar, we'll say, to
If
Tim
he does
Pierce,
Uncle Larry style
and
videos,
he-
I am
or-
going to be
yeah.
addicted. Are you
yeah,
kidding me?
or Uncle Larry, then he's just gonna dominate.
Yeah.
It's
2.39K. There we go,
It'll
Tom.
be so awesome.
There you go, Charles. You're right behind him.
Right behind.
You're right behind him.
I'm on his heels.
Oh, Charles. Maybe if you sent Dan Huff a fabric wrap Tyler guitar. I am not buying a Tyler and then fabric wrapping a Tyler because
How did your journey?
that is well beyond my usual
Yeah.
budget for a guitar.
I would be so crucified in the Tyler community.
No, you wouldn't.
I know,
I don't
Bo.
think
Yeah,
so.
yeah, you need a Princeton, Bo. Ask Ben Tom. Ben Tom will tell you everyone needs a Princeton. 10 or 12 inch. Yes.
Or you could get two of them and do like Ryan from 60 Cycle Hum, two Princes.
That's basically what my setup in the Cortex is a stereo pair of Princetons.
Our friend JJ's been running. He was running dual Princetons quite a bit.
Yeah.
So if I buy new tube amps going forward, I'll be trying to emulate my presets.
See?
Which will not be cheap.
What?
Especially Trev setting, for fuck's sake. That's a
You know what?
Celdano and a fucking...
It was 80 degrees here today, Charles, but I'd much rather spend 80 degrees in Hawaii.
Oh, for sure.
Mm.
I'd be getting all the way fucked up. I want to find like a dive tiki bar somewhere, you know.
Go to Fort Lauderdale, man. They're all over the place.
Get lost in for a few months. I'm just saying. You know.
It has an appeal.
They should make a Princeton head. They should. Of course. Fender should make more heads. They have done. Like, the only one they really did was the Princeton or the Basement.
Yep. Now, there's been a lot of amp companies that really would make a killing making a head version of.
But they still have no problem putting 4 speakers in a combo amp and just putting one Go strap on the top. Like you're not going to dislocate your shoulder picking that motherfucker up. Oh, it's a 412 combo amp. It's what? 412 combo amp. Oh,
no way. Too no, too heavy.
Now, Tom, was that originally a head, or did you convert it? Because he says my old twin reverb is a head. Of course, Richard Nagamitsu likes to throw. I have a custom Princeton type thing made for me by Ashen.
Of course he does.
Rick likes his boutique shit, Charles.
He does.
The amount of shit he shows off, I'm like, I've never even heard of that pedal, let alone that company.
Well, he should, you know.
I know. Oh,
well,
he makes me facepalm.
Yeah, boutique stuff.
They made a combo with 6 speakers. Exactly.
Boutique stuff is horrible.
Bought it as a chassis.
Never own it. Anything like that. No, that would be horrible.
Yeah, I think they did make a head version of the Supersonic.
Well, that said, I do have a Fender head behind me too, but it's also solid state, so it doesn't really count. So, yeah, the 65 is good. They're all good. All the flavors of Princetons are good.
And I am
gooder than others, but they're all good.
Yeah, and I'm with you, and it's Richard just put in the chat.
I don't know what the one is.
I've always wondered why Fender didn't make many heads. That's always blown my mind. Why hasn't Fender made that many heads? Because they should.
That's why I read it when he wrote it a couple months ago.
That's what I'm saying. I agree.
I forgot now. Come on over. Yeah, don't tempt me. Jeez. Yeah, the combo with 6 speakers. Yeah, solid state doesn't count though when it comes to Fenders. Just saying. They sound like shite. Really, it's loud, but it sounds like shite. But when you play with enough gain, it doesn't really matter. Tone kind of doesn't matter after a while.
Reminds me when that person was talking about that they were bringing in their 8x10. I was like, ooh, I bet you that wouldn't be light.
That's standard fare for a bass player.
Well, yeah. I think it was bass player, but still, like...
That's your Ampeg fridge. They're all 8 tons.
Yeah.
When they lived, our bass player ran a 410, and I think he also had a single 15, so you just, you stack them together.
Yeah.
So it was the best one, because he couldn't decide if he wanted 215 or an 810.
Yeah, you get the best of both worlds in that situation.
Marshall 810, yeah, that is cool, Tom. I think Rich still has this Marshall 410 cab. It was nice sounding. Actually, yeah, his DeVille was a 410 combo, and that's why he separated it to make the Seafoam Bastard.
So what is a realistic price for a Fender Princeton these days used?
I wish I knew because I never see them used. Well, I don't. First of all, you got to find one used, Charles. They don't, because that's the last amp you sell, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the one you hold on long. Yeah.
Yeah. So, good question. But like, I know new, because like the one I like, which is the Tweed one with the Cannabis Rex speaker in it. I think it's a 12-inch. The one I use for all the demos. That thing's now pushing 2,300 Canadian new.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm like, 2,300 Canadian, Charles. So that's going to be at least 25 with tax, and it still won't keep up with the drummer. So you're going to spend $2,500 on an amp that won't keep up with the drummer, but it fucking sounds amazing.
You can find one for 14. That's a steal.
Mm.
Because the ones I'm looking at are 14. Those are 15 watt, 12-inch.
Yeah,
the
15
I
watt.
used to seen one for $1,070.
Killing me, Lisa. Killing me. Please tell me you bought it.
That's a pricey one. Probably brand's making new.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Or
Michael Krause. Yeah, it doesn't say if they're at 800, they go quick.
Oh yeah, because that's going to be.
Oh, God, yeah, they do.
That's like 11 Canadian.
Yeah.
I wish I had the money, Charles. I think it was last year. I want to say.
There's
at one point where, like with Long McQuaid, they rent out any of their new gear, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so after a while, they mark it as a demo unit, okay, or used. The market as, and the more they rent it out, the more they're willing to negotiate on the price. And so, as such, store manager comes up and he goes, "I found a Princeton for you. It's in the database for just over $1,000. It's been rented out a ton." I was like, "Oh, be still my heart," because I'm thinking, okay, one, it's super cheap, and two, it's been rented out a lot. Why? Because its price sounds amazing. And that's why it's been rented out so much.
It's probably nice and broken in, right?
All the way broken in. That would be I need to snag it. No, but I didn't have the money. I'd go with a 68 over the 65, I think. But Richard says they have issues. I don't know. I haven't had an issue with anything I played. I put a lot of hours on. That's the problem. I put about 50 to 100 hours on an amp, Charles, and Long McQuaid. That's nicely broken in. And then fellas snag on it because they pull a guitar off the wall and they plug in and they're like, "Whoa! I was here to buy a guitar, but I think I'm going to buy an amp." And I've had it happen where at first I used to tell people, they'd grab a guitar, I'm like, "Yeah, plug it in that, sounds great." And they play, they're like, "Oh, it does." And now it's like, I'm like, "Don't do that," because then they buy them. And now it's like, and I've heard people that play, "Oh," I'm like, "Oh, shut up, don't get out of there." It's like, that's my amp for demos. 1,500's the lowest one on the Gear Hunter site. Which you don't have to pay for shipping because all you do is you put down $150, Terry, and they'll just do a store transfer to your local store.
Yeah. As I was saying too, you also got to watch out that they made a solid state and a regular tube version of those too.
Yeah, the Tone Master version. Which sucks. I dimed one sitting right next to it. I was like, "This is not loud at all." Granted, I know I'm half deaf, Charles, but I shouldn't be able to dime it next to me. Because once you got past 3, it just started saturating. That's the problem with them. Well, or the good thing with the tube ones, but with the solid state, I'm like, "Yeah, but you haven't got loud enough yet to start saturating, so stop."
Yeah.
I love Princeton. Everybody does, but
You need one.
15 watts.
I don't even say it's
do
high.
it.
I think it's 14.
Can't do it. I
I
just
think it's like the twin is 22.
cannot do it. Nope.
I tell you that Supersonic or whatever Fender put out. Oh my God, that thing was beastly. I think that was like.
Yeah, I want a
60 or
supersonic. I want a
40.
200 watt supersonic. They're 95 watt per speaker or some shit. It's 2-speaker combo. Fucking insanity, bro. There's a little kickstand. You kick it out, and then you rest it.
That'll kill you. That'll
They're freaking
peel
loud,
your
bro.
skin off your body standing next to that thing.
Richard Negative says everyone should have a Bassman 50. Get a twin. One side's a Bassman, and I forget what the other side is. So, when you look, it's got two sets of inputs, Charles. One has 3 knobs, and the other one has 5. The 3-knob side, that's just the Bassman circuit, and the other side is probably like a Princeton-style circuit.
But is that one of those things where you put the two things together and it doesn't work as well as each one individually?
It doesn't. There's Sir Lawrence. We were talking about you earlier. Chris here was claiming NDAs and stuff, but I was just saying folks need to be on your mailing list because you got a big announcement coming up very soon. Possibly a sales event. But I can't confirm or deny that sales event.
Hi, Lawrence. Based on our recent conversation, I am still under an NDA and will not reveal anything, especially what's coming up in the fourth quarter.
Which is not this month, Chris.
No, in the fourth quarter.
Chris was claiming a certain pedal.
Fucking awesome.
Without saying the name of the pedal, Lawrence, and I said, that's not coming out this month. He said something else.
I didn't say anything. I didn't.
You did. You hinted, oh, well, NDAs, but a certain one that we've been waiting on is coming out later this month. I'm like, no, it isn't.
No, it's not.
I'm actually playing a Dutch right now.
It's not.
If you want your demos to sound like my demos, you need a Princeton, you need a Dutch. That is all. Because you get the Princeton with the reverb in it, Charles.
There you go.
There you go, Lawrence. That's what you should actually
That's
make.
right.
You should make a pedal called the NDA.
Thank you, Lawrence. I appreciate that.
That'd be your noise gate, Terry. Call it the NDA.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Muzzles the tone. Of course, Matt has the custom one that when he turns it on, flips over and is from NDAs to not a cop. What? I'm talking about a pedal, Chris. I'm not talking about you.
Bitch.
I'm not talking about you.
Oh, this is gonna get rough.
Oh boy, there we go.
Sorry.
There, yes.
This is going to get rough off air.
Love that shit. Hell yeah.
No, I'm no longer Canadian. Apparently, I got kicked out of the club.
Kick you out.
Nope.
You still got your teeth.
NDA as in USA. How about that?
Yes, Richard Nagamitsu. I use it quite a bit on the Monday shows as my medium gain pedal. That's what I use in all my demos.
I agree. The Dutch is great.
Basically, all I
pedal.
use.
It's a great pedal.
You see me playing live, those songs I play, it's all Dutch.
4 people on this panel own a Dutch of some kind.
I'm hearing it right now. Dutch.
There you go. Dutch.
And it'll
right? Charles, it's like a Nike commercial. Just that riff and then face of black is
just touch it.
I just think there's still a boost button on it there.
Yeah, that's not the high gain Dutch. That's the low gain Dutch.
Richard, what you need is the Dutch squared, if you can find one. That one is that pedal is amazing.
The latest iteration is of the Dutch is what he needs.
It's just
there's no point in having 2 of them when he only needs one to start with.
The Dutch is great. It's just great.
I have a nice drive
It
as well.
is.
I use that for a different reason.
And we all do.
Because Ben will go from a clean tone through a Princeton, step on it, and go. But if you have it through a semi-dirty amp,
yeah,
and then click on the Dutch and take it to a different kind of
hint.
Reverb one. Wait, Richard. I was going to say, Lawrence might have one available. I don't know on his website. Check it out. Can you ever have too much Dutch? No.
No.
Depends.
No.
Maybe when I'm in depends.
No.
No. It's a good way to get diabetes.
That's square right over there on my pedal board. You cannot see it, but it's there.
Lit up on my pedal board right now is an OG Lost Dutchman.
Shut up. Yep. Well, I have 2 of those as well. But I use the Dutch squared.
No, I do have a
Because I can.
edition of the Dutch. That's what I use now for the demos. Because there you go.
Yep, right up the road from me, Cuddly. Yep, my boy is right up the street in Scottsdale. Yep, check him out.
Someone's messaging me. Oh.
It helps me sweet pick. I shit you not. For some reason, it just like tightens it up.
It sweetens the notes, Matt.
Sure.
It does.
However you want to describe it, it just
Yeah.
some sort of magic.
Yeah, what Matt is saying is it seems to tighten things, but it's not like clamped down tight, which is why I use the word sweeten. But it's just
Punchy with no noise. How about that?
Oh god,
Yeah,
there's
I agree.
There's
Yep.
a new thought for a pedal, the Dutch oven.
Without the hum or any mid hump or any of that kind of bullshit that gets in the way of your
The
tone.
Dutch oven would just make things sound like shit.
Yeah, it would be hot and nasty, Terry. Great go, dude.
It's a low pass filter.
If you'd like to hear more of the Dutch tomorrow night, tune in for Connects with Guitars, featuring me using said Dutch.
All the Dutch. All the time.
Or check it under your guitar demos.
What's up, Paul Lou?
I have the Epstein pedal on the board. Nope, don't like it. Oofed. That is rough. Needs to be cold, I think. You know that trick? Because it's hot in here, so I think the circuit's being weird because it's hot. So if you get it cold, it changes. Because in the wintertime, it doesn't sound this flubby. Look how
It's not
flubby
a
it is.
German.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that.
Perfect if you want to do like white stripes.
There's a good combination of what you shouldn't sound like, and then with the Dutch, what you should sound.
The whole Seth sending me. Should I open an attachment from Seth, Charles?
Run a virus scan on it first.
Well, his message send failure, so it didn't work anyways.
You have to, if there's an audio file attached, you deny download of the audio file.
He must have sent you a prototype of his worst lands.
He does, Richard. He was asking if you bring your own personal Dutch to all your demos.
Yeah.
I do.
In fact, you do. Say that in
My
every one of the
personal favorite
videos.
is the OG one, just because it's very limited edition. That one stays here at home now. Now I use this one because it has the option with the 2 buttons to go higher and lower gain, which is what I love. So it's great for like if I got a more aggressive guitar and kick in extra gain if needed, like I did with the Explorer. And I was like, listen to that. And then, yes.
I can't play my Les Paul without it being in the second gain mode. Just doesn't sound right in the first gain mode. It's not enough. But all my weird, funky guitars sound fantastic. It adds all that twank I'm looking for. Which is kind of what I was looking for in the first place.
Clean, it sounded really good.
Well, I was going back and forth with Ben about, because the stuff I do is kind of weird. I'll do like a drivey thing.
Kinda? I couldn't resist.
But you know, all the clean parts are like Gretsch clean.
Yes.
That's
Mm-hmm.
So we were like, well, what could you do to boost it and add fuzz and then have a second channel? And he's like, well, get a fucking Dutch. And I was like, maybe. Like everybody's always got Dutches, so I want to be different. And then we were like, well, I bet you can't find a nice drive A. So I found a nice drive A, and then I ended up getting a Dutch as well.
No.
Nice.
The Lost Dutchman.
Ooh.
I like that color scheme on that.
Oh yeah, it's a very bright red, which is awesome.
Yeah.
It's got a few chips in
In
it.
the black.
Nice chip right down there. Oofta. OG logo. I don't know how many Lawrence made of these. 25, maybe 30. Michael Chris says, since Ben owns 2 Dutches, I have asked anyone else also own 2 of the same pedal. Well, Chris made it back in time to answer yes.
2 of the Lost Dutchmen, yes, just like Ben showed. Yep, and they sound great. But I used the Dutch squared on my board.
At least my settings too.
Yeah,
just so you know. See,
because I can't. Yeah,
a little over noon levels. Pretty much unity, boosting a touch. Goose the treble a bit, bass up a bit.
Yeah.
Non-punch, so it's in the lower gain because I'm stacking it in front of the Noble Screamer, but I also have the LPD Embers hitting this to stack it as well.
Right.
Oh, so good.
And
the Embers. Well, I was going to say the Embers is like my first gain stage, but it actually isn't because I actually have a compressor in front of the Embers that pushes things a little bit too.
Yeah, and that's when things will
switch in this one. Good quality switch.
And that's when things will get set afire, when things are stacked like that, especially a Dutch into an Embers.
No, Embers into a Dutch.
Or an Embers into a Dutch. I mean, it's just...
Lowest gain, medium gain, higher gain. You want to have it start with your low gain pedal first and then gradually go up to your high gain pedals.
Yes.
Because the higher gain pedals only need a little bit to get goosed, whereas the lower gains, you get more gains.
Yeah, and... It'll
not that I've been building
up, it makes notes bloom. It just does.
Keith says you're pressing down too hard. I'm barely pressing it, Keith. It's just hard enough for it to engage. If I want to press hard. How many clicks to get to the center of the tone? I wonder if it's on or off now. I don't know how many that is. But yes, I know because this has been one that Charles has been wanting for long.
For sure.
Haha. Not sending him mine. Just saying.
Could be a nice guy and send one of them to him.
I could.
But you're not.
I could do a lot of things. I could do a lot of things to be a nice guy in this world.
I think Bent Tom eventually found one. I know he was looking for one for a long time.
He was looking.
You might have a couple of them too.
He was looking for one. I don't think he ever got one.
Yeah, that's one when it appears you just have to grab it because it will be gone before you.
Oh yeah, because those in the know literally have search algorithms out for this exact. Because there was only I don't know if he ever did 2. I think he only did 1 run under this name, and then it became the Dutch by the second run. And if so, like I said, I think we're talking 25, 30 of these out in the wild. Globally.
Mm-hmm.
And I know where at least 5 of them are.
Yeah.
Possibly 6.
Right. Yeah. If Tom did grab one, then that would have been 6. But I only have 2 of them.
You were looking for a lost Dutchman, Tom. That's like pushing it out there for the LPD fanatics. They're like, I want it! And I'm like, there it is again! All right, I'm going to reconnect this so I don't go to play tomorrow. I'm like, why do I have no signal? Oh, right, because you took the pedal out of the chain, dumbass. Oh, Seth. Never heard you play your Mesa. I hear you playing that digital thing with the pretend amps inside of it.
Good call, Lawrence, because he did do re-releases of the Dutches.
Yeah.
That's why I had the Dutch squared as well on my board.
Yeah, that was why when the Dutch square came out, I didn't hesitate. That was
I of course about it, but he's right. Yeah, there isn't much difference other than noise. It's glorious.
Noise floor. That's pretty much my
glorious. Yeah. Play loud. Get your neighbors involved. I'm just saying.
Notice he doesn't mention the original one, though.
Play loud.
Just playing through the Soldano track. Holy hell! What?
Yeah, play Soldano.
Oh, it's set up for Doom.
Play through the Soldano. Sounds good. Yeah, Pink Floyd sound in the first chord.
It needs some EQing, but it's because it's set up for a different guitar.
Play Soldano.
That was
Sounds good.
Yes. And a wardrobe change. Hey, like that, Charles.
I tell you, these guys, he's got to do a part 2, and
Well, since I figured I had to go to the washroom, check on my laundry, and take my med.
Sounds like you went to the washroom, put on your shirt, Charles, and had to change it.
Yeah, might as well do a costume change.
I wasn't going to pull on that thread, but since he mentioned it.
Yeah. Well, costume change, just like Beyonce. I can respect that.
Wardrobe, not costume.
It's also self-promotion, too.
Yeah,
yes, it is.
We've already gone 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my.
2 hours too long. Sorry, chat.
Reminder, next Sunday, I'll be on at a special time of 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. if you're in the middle pickup position in life. We have Steve Cassidy guitar on, or Steve Cassidy guitar. Lawrence says, nice meet
cool.
Yeah, Steve Cassidy, that's going to be a bunch of fun. Tomorrow night, really cool. Guitars. I'm going to be playing a bunch of songs featuring the Dutch. Will I play Orion for Marcel? You got to tune in to find out. Also, we will be doing a bad album cover segment featuring our good friend Charles 75N. Hopefully, we don't send him into complete therapy. Is that we'll give away some channel memberships as well tomorrow because I can. Note to self: do not pop out chat. Cannot pop out chat and gift a membership.
That's right.
That's a stupid move, YouTube.
I agree. Wow, Lawrence. Nice comment there. Just
yeah, that's why I said it earlier.
My brother.
Charles, it's like Chris is on a 2-minute delay the last half hour. Did you get into my gummies? They will cause a 2-minute delay.
End the show. Shut up.
Zach's out of here, so that's it. There's not much point in continuing. Exactly. Free channel memberships available to everyone except for that one person.
Lawrence has a good question for you, then, man.
How are you adjusting to your Bedlam ownership? These things take time and patience. Well, Lawrence, how do I say it? It's still on my board, which means a lot actually, because it's still on my. It's been months, Charles. It's still on my board. It does a thing, and because I like hitting. I use it as a filter in a way because it does. Yeah, mostly to the party too. Yes, Lonnie Anderson unfortunately has passed away, but yes, because of the way the bids are and stuff, I can use it sort of as a filter. like, I dare say use it like a cocked wah in a way, but it's not in any way like that. But it does a thing. Arf's won twice from Matt with 1 T's giveaways, even though he said it with 2 T's. Maybe put 2 T's in because he's won twice. I was still hoping somebody would become a channel member tonight, Charles. I was hoping somebody click that join button who hasn't already.
It would be nice.
It would be nice. We have a great time at the Water Buffalo meetings. What's that? It's part of your perks of being a channel member or a patron. We do Zoom hangs twice a month. The first Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern and the third Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I repeat that. The first Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern and the third Wednesday at 7 p.m. Third Wednesday. I almost pulled a Charles.
So it's not the 5th Wednesday?
What about the 5th Wednesday?
What about the 5th Wednesday? What about the 5th Wednesday, if that one person's still in the chat?
Sorry for what? That's why we give them away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bo says, but I'm a channel member. Been one for 5 or 6 years now. I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know. How are you still trying to figure it out?
I told
He said,
many conversation with Lawrence about this. I'm still trying to figure it out.
The meeting is at the lodge. I need to tell Jamie. Jamie's the one that owns Earthquaker? Right. Bastard. Holding events on the same time as me. Almost like another YouTuber started doing Zoom hang. I've noticed actually a couple Zoom hang based members things are starting to happen, Charles. Like, we're setting trends once again. Trend setting.
Yeah.
Charles gifted the membership because he did not pop out the chat.
Oh, there you go.
Charles popped his chat back in to do that.
That's what she said. But you pop that chat right back on in. Why, yes.
Did I win?
No, I'm just waiting for 2 hours of chat to catch. Scrolling.
Now here it goes.
Waiting. Oh, there it is. Jade Guitars. Congratulations. Very cool. Just because nobody really acknowledges it, I think I got the chat top 8. Top fans: Marcel LeBlanc, number 1; Zach Thong, number 2; Dasserly Dave, number 3; Steve Razor, Steve's number 4; Bo is number 5. Somehow Charles is number 6, and he's on panel too. I'm just saying. So we got a bunch of people in at the same amount. Ooh, how big is this leaderboard? We got 50 different people on the leaderboard.
Wow.
Wow, that's good.
50 people have made a comment at some point. We've had more than 50 people watching. I'm just saying.
But that's the key. That 50 people have actually commented.
Nice, Ben Tom.
Tom.
That's true, Steve. That's true. You can double dip if you want. If you want to be both a channel member and a patron, I know several of you are. Nothing wrong with that. Because the channel membership is actually the worst way to support, because there's all kinds of people taking pieces of the pie. Less people take it on Patreon. Or you do like certain people, I'm not going to mention names, like Keith H. He just has a private setup. Like, he just does a little payment, and then he makes sure that Charles sends him links to stuff, and he gets after hang links automatically and stuff.
In case of an emergency.
Dale only comments at the end. That's how Dale rolls. It's Dale at the end. Henning has animals at the end. I have Dale at the end.
602, not a cop. 63, what was it? 638, not a cult.
Nope.
These are real numbers that exist. I'm not.
Richard says this show has more members contributing than I've ever seen. Well, quite a few. Still waiting for the T-shirt. The link to the merch site's down below, but we only have Terry's design. They deleted all the other logos.
Oh, really? Huh.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Trev, that riff I've been writing. If you take the swing out of the riff I've been writing, it's Tool. I know the pieces fit because I love them. Yep. That's disappointing.
It does.
As long as I keep that shuffle in there, it makes it completely different.
Well, that's the other thing because, don't want to be for sure. Fortunately, that's all I got. And I don't have the login anymore for the site, so even if you buy some, I don't get paid anymore from that first site. So I don't really promote it.
Man.
So you need to resubmit tax information. I'm like, oh, what? Oh, man. That puts me on the grid. I don't want to be on the grid. We can arrange that, Rick, somehow, some way. I don't know how exactly, considering it's not exactly legal in your neck of the woods. Me, on the other hand, well, then again, wherever I am within arm's reach, it's kind of legal, Charles. That's how that works. Your courts don't agree with that, but that's... But it is! Everything's legal within hands reach of me. And my own little entity. Not a cult.
In your own sovereignty.
Yep.
I love Filtertrons.
Well, we'll go a little while longer. Starting to get a bit of a sore throat. That's not good.
So Nat, those Filtertrons in the middle position, I'm just saying.
Oh, stop!
So good. So good, Charles. He did it last night. It was so bubbly. Give him a sound sample, the clean channel with the...
No, those tickets are made for that. It's that is the ideal position for those.
Listen to this.
Wow. Who's Charles trying to piss off? Can't imagine why.
I'm just telling you
what the fuck, my friend?
You know, it's the superior position for Gretsch is the middle position, Chris.
Wrong.
No, right. So right. Listen to it. Can you tell me that's not a beautiful tone?
Buzzing in the air. Buzz.
It's
buzz,
fine.
buzz,
I'm
buzz,
saying
buzz,
that
buzz,
there are other
There's no comments to
positions
this.
to put
It's just a
pickups
nod of the
in.
head.
In my
the
humble
horns.
opinion, I could
Well,
be wrong. I have been trolled. I have been trolled internationally.
Well, you did try to bring it up at a water buffalo meeting once. I'm like, dude, that's a tilted crowd if there is one.
No. I got trolled.
Really, you're gonna go against the cult leader at the cult meeting? Not a cult. Not a cult. What?
638, not a call.
Yeah, unless it's against me, and then it becomes, death cult.
No.
But I have been trolled internationally on other another channel that brought up the middle position, and I'm not a fan. If it works
always
for
came in
you,
hot and heavy.
if it works for you, it works for you, great. It doesn't.
Stephen
work.
Douglas, what did I miss?
It doesn't work for you.
2 hours and 15 minutes of entertainment.
Stephen, you
Or
missed the
grilled
middle
cheese.
position, which means that you didn't miss it. I don't care what Ben says. So
I would prefer that if you were actually would watch the content.
okay, but that's not my fault. Now I'm Master Matt.
I know it's my fault. I'm the one.
No,
I'll
Pastor
remember that
Matt
next
is just
time,
gonna
Charles.
play.
I need, and I won't try counting on all my friends.
There you
Thanks.
go. But I tell you, it's not a show without Chris, though.
Then we're here for you.
Are you?
Of course. Of course.
But everyone was like,
Like when someone said to me, "Oh, yeah, I get it now," and Here.
I'm always here for you, bro.
Trev knows that reference. I get it.
I've always been here for you, bro. You know that. Matt.
So
I felt
Matt, fuck off!
Car dogs.
Thank you.
Still better than
Nice.
Yoko Ono.
Matt, you dick.
Still better than Yoko Ono.
Not
I have
really.
been doing monkey sounds too, but it's epic.
I wasn't ready for
Ben
that.
doing monkey sounds. Oh boy.
Yeah, because that's what predated it sounded better than Yoko Ono is the Monkey album. And I'm like, yeah,
No.
still better than Yoko Ono.
Exactly.
Back
It sounds like-
ever.
yeah, I just remember Charles was just like, yep. That's all he had.
Here's an idea, Zach.
Zach won't happen ever.
What Charles was thinking when I did that, Matt, was he goes, wow, Ben's never sang better. Which is what you should have. Wow, I've never heard you sing better, bro. I'm like, wow, thanks, Charles. Harsh.
I didn't ask you to stop.
I only spend my life doing this. You know, thanks, bro.
And you usually do.
Yes.
Oh god, that's making me think of those memes with Down with the Sickness opening there, and they actually match the vocal up to a monkey going, ooh, ah!
Ooh, I just put the stereo loop in a doubler. To all you people wearing headphones, you're welcome.
Yeah, I can hear it going.
Yeah, I can hear the pinging off my two monitors. It's really cool.
Doublers are fun. I tried choruses for a little while, doing the whole like -1, -3, whatever it was. But it's too 80s for me.
Wow, Keith. Okay.
Oh my god, jeez.
That's one of the yeah. You know what this needs? A big ol' stick.
You could.
Oh man, that would be flippin' sweet.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you could put on there for that.
Standard big ol' stick will
Other
fit.
than maybe a
Oof.
Bixby.
Yeah, because they're made to go on round bodies.
Yeah.
There would be a B5 on that one.
Something like that.
Well, look at you with your B5s.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I should have bought that.
You're not wrong.
The RJ Ronquillo signature tuxedo that somebody modded and had the Bigsby on it. Because then I could have put this. badge on
No,
there.
but that is creepy stalker vibes about it. It was like
I don't like that
RJ
guitar.
eating lunch as part of the other. Whoa, what's going on here?
That guitar is kind of. I don't know about all that. It's
Creepy.
got the one with the little horns. I like tuxedos. It just so happens RJ had played tuxedos. I was more of a Silvertone guy, but I got into airline probably sometime after high school. When I saw those fiberglass ones, they just intrigued me. Then I guess Jack White started doing a thing with one, and I was like, well, that's pretty cool. Went down the rabbit hole.
It's hard to. You can't gift specific people, Rick. You just do a gift and it's just random.
Yeah,
Except
just-
for Michael Krause. Basically, anybody but Michael Krause can win it. Zach Thong says Matt's an awesome guitar player, and I'll agree with him.
Thank you, Zach.
You know who also tell you Matt's an awesome guitar player? Matt.
The opposite.
Actually,
Yeah.
that's how you know good guitar players because they don't tell you they're good. People
I'm
that
like,
usually
I need
tell
more
you how good a
practice.
guitar player they are, not so much.
I'm just average.
Well, that's when I met them. I was like,
All right,
yeah,
Chris.
not really that great. And then like,
Chris has to leave, folks. So everyone say goodbye to Chris because Chris has to
Later.
leave.
I got it.
Later.
But appreciate you jumping on. We will talk in the soons. You know that.
Very soon.
Yeah, like if you want to see Chris tomorrow and ask him questions, be a top level member or patron, and you can talk to Chris tomorrow. Full show.
I'll be on for sure. Yep.
Faux
Ask me
show,
on the
faux show.
cues. I will try to provide answers. But thank you, Ben, once again for having me. on.
You might be able to gift a Patreon. That I'm not sure on. I think you might be. Actually, yeah, it did say something about Patreon gifting. I don't know how it works though. Say, bud.
I don't know. But love you guys. Be good.
All right. Have a good one, buddy.
Michael Crest says, I'm afraid if I win, it'll be one of the signs of the apocalypse.
Oh, jeez.
You know what the next sign will be? A Dana Electro being delivered by UPS. No questions asked. It just, I just see the truck pulling out, Charles, and there's a box. And I'm like, well, like, I'll be more suspicious about that box than the cat will, I'll sniffing it, listen for ticking. Then they open up, and there's a Dan Electro in there. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
or you get a box and you think it's a normal guitar, but it's actually just 2 Dan Electros. Oh, this feels like a Les Paul or
Paul,
something.
thanks for the memories.
You open it, it's 2. Oh. Pieces of 2, not even full.
Then a
guitar.
modeling amp. Yeah, then I've decided to go completely digital.
Oh, God.
I mean, I'm hybrid. Half analog, half digital.
No.
Sounds good.
We should probably wrap up the show. We have been going for 2.5 hours, and I am starting to lose my voice, so that's probably a good idea. A Dan Electro with a volute. Oh, of course it would be.
Oh, my God.
I would have no problem sanding that volute off. I'd make a video of that. Just get the belt sander out. Charles just.
Yeah, don't even
so
lock
thin.
it down. Just
put the neck in a vice and go to town.
You put strings on it and tune it, the headstock, it just comes right off. Pink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you're tuning
you leave it connected to the amp, and you just do it.
Or worse, add a
Now, you may notice once I remove the volute, there's not as much of a break angle to the strings. In fact,
The headstock just folds back. Yeah. It has had enough.
But yes, we should probably call it a night. Thank you, Trev. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Chris, for jumping on.
Thanks.
Next week we do have Steve Cassidy guitar. I just want to hype it, Charles. I'm not rubbing it in. He's like salt in the wound. Salt in the wound. Tomorrow night you can see myself playing songs. Get your requests ready. Maybe I'll know one for once. We'll see. I really do need to do that master list at some point. Maybe we'll get the easel down and we'll do that. No, we won't. I keep saying that. Let's go do with the easel with the big sheets of paper and start writing down song titles and big
Yeah,
fonts.
I got one.
Read it from back there,
I've got one in the living room there in Becca's art corner.
right? Or do I just put like a giant whiteboard back there, right?
What we do is we set up the easel at Trev's place, and we play Pictionary. You have to guess what the song is based on the picture she draws.
Oh,
Put a little too much faith in my artistic skills there, Charles.
we'll use that.
You just running around with hammers and what the
You're whispering album covers into Becca's ear, and she's the one that's actually drawing it.
What's the name of the song? Stickman. No.
Spoon Man.
Spoonman. No.
That one would be pretty easy, actually.
There we go. So, as always, hold the doors open. Let Charles in ahead in traffic. No, let Trev drives for a living. Trev never gets let in ahead in traffic. Let's let Trev in.
Me?
And if you're on Hastings
Hot
Street,
dogs. Yeah, feel free to cut me off.
Always remember Doug's wife is real. She is. Be good to each other. Happy tone chasing, and of course, just don't litter.